Peace and love, everybody. This is Young Nas from iGotOptions LLC, and in this video, I want to talk about why the Dow Jones rose and why tech fell. Alright, so to keep it short and sweet, it all stemmed from something called the PMI, right, which is short for the Purchasing Managers Index. Alright, so you want to write this down. Now, the Purchasing Managers Index is basically another economic indicator, and it simply measures how much manufacturing is going on in the U.S. economy. Alright, so when I say manufacturing, I mean manufacturing of almost anything you can think of. Alright, now if that definition sounds pretty vague, good, because the way that this index or this measurement is created is literally by surveying different private manufacturing companies within the US. Over 300 if I'm not mistaken. Alright, now this report is released on a month-to-month basis. Alright, so with that being said, this PMI was released today, and the results came in and they did not beat their expectations. Now the reason why investors would care is because it basically represents the strength of the economy. Right? If we can see how much manufacturing is going on and what's affecting the manufacturing of different products across the US as a whole, then that can provide some intel on the condition of the economy. Alright? So if we're seeing that, alright, this PMI isn't doing so good, you gotta think about what that's telling investors and market movers. Alright, doesn't look so good. So we're gonna move our money around, alright, put it in a safer place. So essentially that's kind of what we saw today. Alright, we saw tech fall and we saw money rotate into the Dow Jones, some of those stocks that make up the Dow Jones. Because if you take a look at Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, IBM, those stocks make up the Dow Jones, those 30 companies. Alright, now you might be thinking to yourself, that still doesn't explain why tech fell and why the Dow rose, right? Why did investors even put their money into the Dow Jones in the first place? And that's a good question. And to put it simply, the answer is because the Dow Jones is made up of the 30 most valuable companies, right, in the entire United States. Now, let's keep that in mind. If they're the most valuable in the United States, logically, that means they would be the strongest, right? They would be able to take some hits if the economy isn't doing so well. So that's essentially why market movers put their money into those stocks, because it really stemmed from concerns of economic growth, which also stemmed from the PMI, right? The Purchasing Managers Index. Alright, so this is something I definitely encourage you to do more research on. But with that being said, I just want to make this video real quick to just explain to you why the heck the Dow Jones rose and the QQQ or the NASDAQ ended up falling today. Alright, peace.